not gross at all. When I was quite young and old songs could be sung, they told us how we used to brave the harsh light. But we had to run to hide from the sun, for our hubris had earned us this pit-dwelling blight. And our leaders were learned in all the old rites. When they gathered to leave, we prayed that they might bring us back news from the world of outside. Untrained and unguided, our folk had to hide. Our minders would smile, heads up with pride, as they put on their blinders, one on each side, to block and to shade them from frightening rays, to bring us back stories to lighten our days. In the cavern we'd sit, young to the old, after hours in the pit, breathing in mold for the ore that they'd break from the load, which was packed by our minders in crates, which then rode up a lift through a shaft dug deep in the past, up to the surface, pitted and blasted, where slobbering mutants would take up their prize, a deal we must hold with folk we despise. This bargain was struck many decades ago, when I was a babe in a crib. These bandits had threatened our city below. If we had nothing precious to give, our protectors then earned their glorious place, taking the burden so we could stay free. Since then they've protected and herded our race, and give shows on the wall of the cavern to see. From outside, they project from light that beams from a channel poured out up high. Shadows from puppets, darker than night, dance on the wall while we learn what and why happens out there, and why the gods act as perpetual scholars. The minders know facts like the size of the earth, 30 miles by 9. How they judge a man's worth by reading his mind. And we drink of the tea steeped by our gods to protect us from fiends like the moon and the stars. Well, I know that the minders are folk just like me, and I wonder what sights sit under the sky. Just once for myself to help me believe, to be sure of the what and to know all the why. So I'll wait till the shadow show's finished, strap moss to my feet to dull my footfall, and then late with light fully diminished and a ration of meat, I'll climb up that wall. Well, I know that the minders wouldn't tell lies, and I don't want to burn in the glare. Though I go without blinders to shade my weak eyes, I'm sure they won't burn out with 1 second stare. So up I ascend into this old land, my friend, I'll return to you soon. I'll tell tales